So I want to talk about the fear of being in front of the camera and how to overcome that fear, because obviously a lot of people who want to get in front of the camera for the first time, or even the second or third or fourth or fifth time, still have this massive fear of being in front of the camera. I'm going to look at why this happens and how you can overcome this. What is the source? What is the source of being so fearful of being in front of the camera? I mean, for goodness sakes, it's just a piece of equipment. You know, it's not even a real person. Why should you be scared, and why should you choke up when you get in front of the camera? What is the reason behind this? Well, think about it. In the back of our minds, we've been conditioned to watch television, to watch Hollywood movies, and in the back of our minds, we have this perception that millions and millions of people are going to watch it, right? Or that millions and millions of people do. Now, that is possible. One of your videos could go out there and you could get millions of views and you'd have an audience of 1 million people. Now, in a way, that's almost like standing on a stage with a bunch of people in front of you, and that is nerve-wracking. I've heard a statistic saying that people are more scared of speaking in public than they are of burning by fire, dying by burning to death, something crazy like that. Anyway, strange statistic. Anyway, the fear that we're talking about here has nothing to do with the camera. It has everything to do with your fear of rejection. Your fear of rejection by all of these masses of people who are going to be watching you. Now, just think about how silly that fear is. It's really just a self-made fear. You're only talking to the camera, really. So, first of all, at the time of the recording, when you're doing the recording, there should really be no fear, because at that very moment, there's no one actually watching you. It's just the camera and maybe the camera person and maybe some bystanders who's watching the whole recording. It's only when that video goes out that you may have the fear of rejection. People might not like what you have to show. And that could also be for a number of reasons. You might not think that your information is good enough, or you might think that you look silly or sound silly on the video. Now, there's some solutions to this. Okay, let's tackle this whole image and sound thing first. First of all, when you watch yourself on the video, you don't look the way you normally look to yourself. When you look at yourself, mostly it's in the mirror, and that's a mirror image of you. It's not a true image of you. So when you see yourself on video, it's a true image, which is a flipped version of what you normally see. So first of all, your subconscious mind rejects that because it's not used to seeing that. And the same goes for your voice. When you hear your own voice, it normally comes from the inside of your own head. But when you hear the voice, your own voice, watching your own video, it sounds different. It actually sounds like everyone else hears you, but to you it sounds different. Okay, so let's fix that first of all. The way to fix that is to recondition your mind to believe that what you're seeing and what you're hearing is truly you. And the way to do that is simply by repetition. What you need to do is you need to keep on watching your videos over and over, and you need to listen to your own voice over and over and over, so that you can reset your subconscious mind to accept your image and to accept your voice, the sound of your voice at least. That's very, very important. The only way I've found to get over that, and I've had to get over that myself, is to repeatedly listen to your own videos over and over. So whenever you create a video, watch it a couple of times, maybe watch it 3 or 4 times. Not only will you learn from your mistakes, but you will also recondition your mind for both the image and the sound. Now, let's tackle the other thing where you might have this fear of rejection, that people might not like your information. Now, that is a very real fear, and I still get it. In fact, just a couple of videos ago, I had that fear. I created a video where I showed people how I set up my white background, and as I was recording the video, I was thinking, gee, that is really straightforward and simple. I'm not sure if people are actually going to love it. It turns out that this video was one of my most popular videos so far. So it's just proof that you can get it wrong. While you have this fear of rejection, that's a self-made fear. Now, what you got to keep in mind is that there are always going to be people better than you, who's going to know more than you, who's going to look better than you, who's going to sound better than you. You don't care about those people. Those people are not your target market. The people you care about are the ones who know less than you, and the ones who will actually listen to your advice. So there's always going to be someone like that around in the world. Doesn't matter who you are or where you are, there's always going to be someone better than you, always going to be someone not as good as you in terms of how much you know. So what you need to get into your head is that your information will be useful to someone, and that becomes your target audience, and those are the people that you talk to. So let's summarize this. On video, you need to get used to what you look like and what you sound like. You need to recondition your mind so that you won't look weird and sound weird to yourself anymore. That's the first thing. The second thing is you need to get over the fact that there are some people who know more than you. Just get over it and realize that there are other people who do want to know your information, who do want to watch your video, who will find it entertaining, who will find it funny. There will be someone out there, and those are the people that you talk to. Don't care about anyone else because they're not your target market. So I just wanted to share that with you. Wanted to just credit Felix Dennis for giving me inspiration for this video. So as I was reading this, I was thinking, hey, that's a question that I get all the time. I hope you found this useful. Remember, I have a 92-page report called Rapid Video Blogging that shows you basically how to turn your video views into cash. And it's packed full of information. There's just 2 pages at the end that has a slight sales pitch for a product that I have, but all the other 90 pages are pure content that you can watch, that you can read. It's totally free. You can get it at rapidvideoblogging.com. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to my tongue twister. See, I just made a mistake. I don't care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.